welcome to Bestie Hotline.
Bring, bring.
I'm Kate Reeves.
And I'm Gemma Peanut.
You are the DLs.
Yeah, happy Friday, DLs.
Are we all met?
Are we exhausted at this point in the year? Oh, sorry, am I being a downer from the get-go? I am fatigued AF.
It's the afternoon.
Also, I'm looking ahead to the weekend, Revs.
Yep.
And it is entirely dominated by my daughter's extracurricular activities.
Welcome to primary school-age children life.
Like I'm talking wall to wall, every hour consumed with her things.
Like what? Are
Look.
we talking parties? Are we talking Estedfords?
No.
Are we talking comps?
Stedfords. And I need to say it on the mic. I don't enjoy them.
No, they're not for you.
They are not for me.
Which
is
may surprise some
surprising
people.
because as a ex-dancer, ex-Stedford competitor myself back in the day, I was here for this for RAF.
Oh yeah, you were pumped.
And I realise they're a nightmare. First of all, multiple hours in the day. It's not like a sports game where you drive in, do the game, you're out. No, this is like many, many, many hours of commitment.
All day.
Yep. And not only the commitment of the event itself, but there's a lot of preamble, i.e. doing my daughter's hair and makeup and being told that I am the world's worst parent because I made her eyes look weird and I forgot the right shade of red lipstick.
Eek.
And the center part isn't center enough and there's too many bumps in the hair and the hairspray's making her dizzy. Like it's just
It's making her dizzy.
a nightmare.
Get used to it, dance girly.
Oh, Revs. It's so intense.
Do you have one of those brushes that like smooths everything?
Yes.
Yeah, you got the block brush,
Yeah,
whatever
it's
it's
so
called. You've got to have
good.
that.
Yeah.
We didn't have that. Well, I didn't have that
in the
my
day.
day.
No, neither.
No, it was Bump
Anyway,
City.
I learned a lot of lessons. I popped my Stedford dance mum cherry a few weeks ago and whew, it was not a vibe. I cried. It was very stressful, very overwhelming. Took some learning.
Oh, you cried like from the stress of it, not like I cried seeing my daughter dance.
No, from the stress of it. Like I said, we had an outright brawl over getting her ready. And then, look, I get it. She was anxious and excited and nervous and all the feels and was outputting it all onto me and projecting.
Yes.
And I get it because I've been her. You know, I said to my mum, I don't remember Stedfords being stressful. And
She's
Mum
like,
was like,
I bet you don't.
she's like, it wasn't stressful for you. You were just like, yay, I get to see my friends and we get to do a dance routine. She's like, for the parents, it's like, where am I driving? What's the parking? What room are we meeting in?
Oh yeah, once you get there, then you've got to
Yes.
find where you're going.
Oh my gosh. So her first to Stedford was at this epic school, like so big it should have its own postcode. And the teacher, bless her, she sent a picture in the group chat saying, we're in this room. And it was a picture of a door with brickwork around it. And I was like, where this? How am I going to find this room in the rabbit warren that is this giant school?
Oh my God.
Give me some guidance. And also I've learnt that I need to pack lots of snacks. I need to bring like a mini emergency makeup kit, just lots of learnings and takeaways. And I'm going in for battle for round 2 tomorrow, but I am bracing myself. Deep breaths. I'm scared of my daughter. Legit. And then on Sunday, she's got a surf thing. Like it's just, and surf comps and things. And
God, so many comps.
So many comps.
much competition.
Too much. Anyway,
She's 7.
what have you got
So
in store? I
intense.
know it's intense.
I'll go soccer. Game in the morning, game in the afternoon.
Comps.
Game, sport.
Yeah.
Just
Are you
sport.
on orange and
No, I've done
snakes?
my
Do you-
dash.
Oh, okay.
We are goalie for one game, which will be upsetting.
Oh, really?
But you got to do your time,
okay.
you know?
Is being put in goal, is that a bit like feeling sidelined? Like,
No, some kids love it. It's a vital role.
absolutely.
My son just doesn't like it because he finds it boring.
Well, yeah, you kind of got to protect. You got one job.
The most important job, some would say.
absolutely. But there's not a lot of
You
physical.
don't get to run around.
Yes.
And my daughter doesn't like it because of the pressure.
Oh, well, it's enormous.
She could not handle it if she let one in. And then that's not their position. But at the age and stage they are at in the team, everyone. It's really good how we do it.
They rotate?
They rotate.
Love
so
that.
you play goalie twice in the season, and it's fair, And we don't even for the boys, we don't even do a full game, so they only play one half of the game in goals.
Question: are your soccer games often local, or are you at the stage where you have to drive quite far?
Depends which team, which club. Some
Okay.
are quite local.
Isn't that a win?
Yes, but some are bumfuck. Depending
miles
on
away.
the comp. Yes.
Okay.
It's all very serious, and mostly what I care about is, do I have the socks? Do I have the shorts? Is everything washed? Have I got the crop tops? Although don't mention those. Do I have all the bits and pieces? The shin pads, the boots clean, all that stuff.
On the shin pads front, at Rafa's last soccer game, a mum turns to me and goes, "What shin pads has Raf got on? They're really discreet." And I was like,
None.
"Do they wear shin pads?"
Mate, oh my God. I'm worried about you.
Well, I don't
We've
know.
literally had this conversation on the mic. She doesn't like them.
No, I know.
So
but
she doesn't wear them.
yeah, but that was a while ago that she had a shit fit about them.
But who would buy them for her if it wasn't you? When would she miraculously get shin pads if you didn't buy them for
Her
her?
dad?
Okay, fair.
I don't know.
Fair.
I
Yes,
felt
they're
like-
supposed to wear shin pads and they can really get it hurt.
I know. We all know a shin pain. It's not fun.
Not fun.
Very painful being kicked in the shins or walking into furniture.
Especially when they're just kicking at shin height
literally
aggressively
Yeah.
with boots on.
Anyway, she doesn't wear any. And that mum was like, "What?" And I was like, "She hasn't worn any in 18 months." And she was like, "Oh, hun, get some shin pads." And I was like, "You get
You get them for her.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Say it again. Say it. And my brain thought,
you get them."
so I didn't hear that.
It's my awkward laugh.
So let me just set you up one more time.
Revs,
The mum said, "Oh, she's not wearing shin pads," and you said,
you get them.
Jem's like, "Don't you know I have coffee tables to choose? I don't have time to go get shin pads. What is this? Next you'll want her in a mouth guard."
Don't even.
Well, if she's playing AFL.
No, we've nixed that.
Okay, well, I don't know. I can't keep up with your family.
I can't keep up with your Ted. Karate, not jujitsu, definitely gymnastics, but sometimes.
There you go, you're all caught up. Anyway, it's not about us today.
No, it's not, and I'm so sorry. I am sorry for existing.
Please pull a lemon off the lemonade tree and give it a squeeze. Jem, we have a call in.
I was about to say, Revs, you will be stoked.com over this
I am
because
stoked.
it is so rare that we get a call in.
I miss you guys. I
Yeah.
want to hear your voices.
To this DL, we're so proud of you. Thank you for showing up
We're
for us. It's not even for you because we've been begging.
We've been missing you guys. All right. Who has called the Bestie hotline today?
So I need help with my dilemma/pep talk. I don't have time for being judged or feeling judged and feeling all the guilt about my 4 and 5-year-old swearing at their friend's house in quite a conservative British household, and just really feeling this sense of judgment and shame, even though it's not something that I'm obviously encouraging. For context, I have an Aussie husband who culturally likes to swear. I must admit, I do like to swear. And it's something that I've been trying to work on, but I just get such a good release by having a good swear word and raising 3 young kids. But the other day, when we were leaving a play date, my daughter didn't want to come with me, and she said, "Fucking hell, mum." And this mum was mortified. And when you're trying to parent in front of another parent in their house, whilst trying to collectively manage your 3 children who are young and chaotic. And I left and I felt so embarrassed. And I just don't know if I should text her. She basically gasped when she heard my daughter swear. And
Clutch my pearls.
I don't think that maybe they don't swear in their house. My friends know that obviously we don't encourage it and we speak about it but contextually in our house. We're okay with it. We're pretty liberal. We explain to our children that it's not a nice word. We don't use it at anybody, but sometimes grown-ups swear. It makes us feel better, blah, 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 blah. Now I just feel like I can never go back to their house. I'm so scared to see her at school pick up. She's judging me and telling all the other mums that I'm an awful parent that just swears and doesn't control her children. So I don't know if I should be texting her to apologise and explain how we're dealing with it. Leave it. It's not a big deal to our family. We will manage it. Do I apologise for the fact that her child has now heard the swear word? Help me unpack, because I've been losing sleep over this shame for my terrible parenting and my inability to keep my mouth shut and stop swearing.
That is the poshest spiral I've ever heard in my life.
I just want to give her a hug.
Babe, it's fucking fine.
It's so fine. And you definitely don't need to apologize, never see her again, avoid eye contact.
Dive into the bush at school.
Like, no.
I die for her though.
What do you mean?
I just die for her because it's so embarrassing.
It is.
Mostly because she gasped.
Okay, can I be honest? I would be lying if I didn't admit that when I hear a kid swear in full context, and look, let's be real, like my kids have gone shit and with real passion, and I'm not like, oh, you sweared or don't swear. I have a physical reaction because it feels very at odds seeing this innocent child use a very grown-up word. I'll be honest, it feels abrasive when I hear kids, my own, other people's kids swear. Yeah, it's not nice.
It's almost another level. I'm not trying to make you spiral further, Bestie. We're on your side.
We are.
But it is another level to hear a kid swear at their parent because it's like two things are going on, you know? They're like fully disrespecting them and they're swearing. And it can be shocking.
I've heard a kid say on the walkout from school, "Shut the fuck up, Mum." And I was I was like, whoa.
If my kids did that to me, I would be mortified, but also furious and flabbergasted.
This mum was mortified, but I could feel her embarrassment more than her feelings of being mortified because of it was at the school pickup because of the context. And I felt for her. What I want to say to our DL is that this gasping mum who you're worried is judging you, maybe in that moment was like, oh my God, I'm so confronted by this. And then probably hasn't really thought about it that much since.
Yeah, likely.
And that you are overthinking and overanalyzing and letting it consume you, I think. So much so that you've dialed into the Bestie hotline. And I want to say, don't worry.
Look, there's a very real possibility that you were judged heavily in that moment, for sure. I'm not going to gaslight you.
Yeah.
But is that who you want to be hanging out with? You know, like as you said, my friend. So I feel like this is a mum friend, like a kid. The kid's a friend. Was a play date. Maybe you're not doing it that often or whatever. You obviously don't feel extremely comfortable. Like I think you can draw lines here. Do you know what I mean? Because yes, she might have been judging you, and maybe she'll be like, "Oh, I don't want that around my kids," or "I don't want it." Fine, let her judge. If you're cool in your house and you think you've got the balance right, that's really all that matters. I wouldn't be like following up with apologies, and I think that'll make it way worse.
And I'm sure that mum would have seen your embarrassment.
Yeah.
In the chances are she did. Like honestly, I'm someone who might gasp because it might shock me, not because I'm judging, but because it's the shockingness of hearing a kid use such grown-up language.
Yeah.
But I certainly wouldn't judge that parent, and I certainly wouldn't be like, well, I don't want to hang out with them anymore.
I think when our kids act up, I think the root fear is, they're going to think they're a bad kid. They don't like my kid. My kid won't have any friends.
They don't want my kid around
They'll get
them.
ostracized. You know what I mean? I get the fear. It's real. But I would just stick to your friends who get you guys.
Yeah.
Who are happy to be around the salty Aussies. You know, but swearing is an interesting one, like, because I'm salty for sure. Yeah, I will like try and keep a lid on it, but I don't try too hard. You know what I mean? And it's never been a problem. But as Teddy gets older, I'm noticing he'll wants to swear. And I can see the impetus coming, and I'm like, I need to dial it back because I'm definitely modeling that kind of just say whatever because it feels good or whatever. But I'm like, he's gonna get into trouble being a boy. Like Isla would never. She just would never. You know, she literally is like when she's absolutely in like a state, will be like, "Can I swear?" Like she'll ask permission.
Oh,
you know, she's not going to like dole it out at a friend's house or whatever. But Ted, I'm like, oh no, I can see that he's got that slippery tongue where he'd love to drop a swear word.
Yeah,
you know?
my kids are cuss curious.
Cuss
That's what
curious.
we call it. They like to cuss or they're curious about it. Just on Isla for a second, I remember when we took her to Gracie Abrams' concert because she knows all the lyrics. She's word perfect. And I remember her asking permission from you if she could swear in this one particular song.
When she sang along.
I was
is it
like,
okay if I sing along?
Because there's a swear word in this
go for it.
particular song. I know, bless
Go
her.
for it, baby.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Rafa definitely toes the line. Like, she loves a swear word. She likes to threaten me that she's going to use a swear word. Iggy, being the younger sibling, is exposed to it via her, but he's so innocent, Revs. The other day he goes to me, Mummy, I know what the F word is. And I very casually went, do you? Okay. And he goes, I really want to say it. Can I say it once? And I was like, go on then, but just only to me and only this one time. And he goes, okay. Stupid. And I was like, oh, you haven't started school. You don't know your letters. Like, it was just so sweet. And he felt so naughty, like he was high of saying the word stupid out loud. And I was like, you pure little 5-year-old.
So cute.
Your mind will be corrupted soon.
Yeah. I know. I can hit Teddy's really like he's starting to get really into his friends and the boy gang thing. And I'm like, it's all coming down the pipeline. Here we go, where I have to come down on him a bit harder so he understands, like not to be a dick.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I've always been very relaxed. Like, it's just words, like it doesn't really bother me.
It's a combination of letters.
That's it. Like, doesn't really bother me. But it does bother people, and some people will gasp out of shock. So we don't want to be those people.
No.
But, I mean, I don't know. I just think pick your company.
But definitely park your anxieties and worries around it. Like, let that go.
If you can.
For one.
If you can. I get it. It feels to me like you might need to just spiral and then spiral right down into the ground, bury it, put it away. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If she's judging you, let her judge. She's going to do it anyway.
Yeah,
I would just let that go.
And you know what? Her kid is going to in time. They all do.
Yeah.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Her kid will embarrass her in some way or another. And, oh, well, maybe she'll think of you.
Haven't we all been humbled by our children?
Oh, my God. So many times.
Many times over.
DLs. Monday. Are we ready?
What are we ready for, Revs?
Tickets go on sale for...
Stop it.
Who is she?
What time?
10 a.m.
DLs. Be there or be square.
We don't have time for this.com. You can get all your tickets to all your shows in all your cities. You can get VIDL. You can get general admission. You can buy merch. You can pre-order your merch. You can do it all at 10 a.m. on Monday, 2nd of June. You've been warned. I don't really know what else to say. I'm sorry if you don't get what you want.
Yeah, run, don't walk. Like, if you're organizing a group, I think the max amount of tickets you can book in one order is 10. Don't quote me on that.
I feel like every venue's different.
Every venue's different.
Just
it might
have a
be
go.
6.
Have a
It might
go.
be 10. But, if you have a specific group of friends you want to go with and you care about seats, please be online at 10 a.m. because we don't want to be yelled at.
We don't know what's going to happen, but we're so excited and we can't wait for the shows. The show is shaping up to be like the best night you'll have all year. We have got
It's a big call, Revsy.
Well, I'm back it.
Yeah.
There's full body lols.
I love this about you.
There's singing, there's dancing. It's going to be a really great time. If you love the podcast, you'll love this show.
And as always, we'll be back in your ears bright and early on Tuesday with a regular episode.
See you there.
Bye-bye.